Joining us on the show now is the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Hakeem Odumosu. Good morning, sir. Are you there?
Good morning, Lagosians.
Good to have you on the show with us. So,
thank you.
We've been hearing reports of unrest in Agege, in different parts of Lagos. I even got an audio recording of a woman in Lekki saying that the boys are on the streets asking for money, and she's scared that they won't be asking again, that they'll be taken, because the way they are, you can see they're angry and they're hungry. Sir, I'm sure you've gotten most of these reports already. What have you done so far, especially in these hotspots we've mentioned?
Well, we have not limited our security architecture to Agege and Lekki axis. So the two videos you referred to, so I have the video, analyze the video. Starting from Agege on, I just believe that it was an exaggeration and so raising false alarm. Actually, 3 days ago, there was what I now call pandemonium, maybe from Lagos Ogun end. But because it has border with Lagos, many people thought that it was from Lagos. Okay. But being a police officer and a duty to protect life and property, I deployed my men from Lagos State here to make sure that people's life and property are safe, even outside Lagos State Police Command territory. And we succeeded in doing this. Arrests were made. We fortified the borders. And we contacted my counterpart, Commissioner of Police in Ogun State. We call it drafted the instrument to that area. Since then, it has been peaceful at the border towns. But just in Agege, Akowojo, Egbeda, so talking about Alpha and La, so talking about, hello?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly.
So talking about Alpha and La, talking up to Ayobo, so they became apprehensive. And the youth in those communities who came out, so saying that they want to defend themselves. So from any attack from Ogun State. That was what happened. It's the youth that they saw on the road who are trying to defend themselves from that any attack that people saw, that created the tension, and they started releasing so many videos. So they started calling for distress call. But that's notwithstanding.
Right.
So it's a clarion call. And we moved in immediately.
Okay.
We increased the patrol vehicle and mobilized from other area commands. The military men, I called them because we work together hand in hand. So the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, we went on.
Have any arrests been made at all?
We made arrests. So far, we have about 39 arrests made. We closed the day for yesterday and yesterday. Because there's lockdown, they are not to go with arms. And we saw them not with firearms, they're with machetes. So they want to defend with sticks. And with cordial, no, this is completely unacceptable.
Okay, all right, let me get in a few more questions
Commissioner,
for you.
Sir, so what you're saying is that we haven't had any reported cases of armed robbery. So nobody in their homes or anything have been attacked at all.
So far, there's not been any complaint from anybody. Just that apprehension, they are coming. So that's the apprehension that made people say they want to form vigilante. But we patrol around throughout the whole night. Up to now, we still have our cover patrol. We still have our show of force to let people know that police is up to the task and be assured of their lives and property.
Okay.
So, sir, I want to ask you, because we have a tweet from someone right now that said she tried to make a report and that she went to the Dokpemu police station and went to the Cement police station and there was nobody in the station for her to report to. Is there a way for you to confirm if this was true or not?
Well, I will confirm. So there's something like that. Because
she said last night I went to Dokpemu and I went to Cement police station and both were empty.
So to add to that question, do you have enough men either in the stations or on the roads?
We have both in the station and on the road. What we did since this COVID-19 started, we have mobilized our personnel in the investigation unit, our personnel in the administrative section, so that into this, our personnel in the traffic section now, we have mobilized all of them. That has given us additional manpower, which we have deployed. And equally, we have called out the mobile men that are usually not on the road, unless there are a crisis like this. We call them out. Are
you making use of the neighborhood watch corps that we have in Lagos State, at least to help out?
If you go to almost all the roadblocks that we have now, neighborhood watch personnel are there. Civil defense are equally there. So we have enough personnel.
Okay.
And the stations too, we have men to guide them and to keep them running.
All right.
We don't close our facilities because of this. No. We do a normal police routine assignment. But this is a special one, and we mobilize men that are officers and personnel that is a ad hoc assignment.
Okay, all right, let me...
Right.
Go ahead.
This is pretty interesting because what we've got is a lot of panic and fear. And I'm having discussions with the two commissioners, Lagos and Ogun, and we're hearing nothing for us to worry about. But, sir, one of the core things is to prevent crime as opposed to trying to now catch criminals. And I think that I want to find out, is there any awareness going on, maybe like task force, area commanders going to these hotspots, areas where you have a lot of idle hands and people that you feel can become tools to carry out crime, and inform them about the importance of staying calm and all of that, so as to prevent you from having to arrest them later on?
No, we had this. That one said that what we've been having since this lockdown is the enforcement as the persuasive enforcement. We are not having confrontational enforcement since we started this. It's a persuasive one. And you cannot persuade them without being an advocate. We have been advocating. At times, we even move to the football field. Once we get there, we run after the ball. Once we pick the ball, we have arrested the attention of those who are playing and those who are watching. They bring them together now. We talk to them now, and peacefully they disperse. So the same thing, so many open places. We have been having persuasive enforcement and not a forceful enforcement. And this has been done through advocacy. I may not be going out. We'll be going on common patrol. Wherever we get people that gather more than 20, 30, we stop. Some who want to run away, we call them, don't run away. We are here for you. But bring them around. That's why we are not having confrontation. We are not having casualties since we started this enforcement, because we are being on persuasive one through advocacy.
Okay, so you seem, to be right, on the matter, and well done for that. And we're happy that Lagosians have nothing to worry about, since, you are protecting us. But another thing that people talk about is that sometimes when police officers go to enforce this stay-at-home policy, it seems like the police officers themselves don't take that social distancing into consideration. So you are found in the cars more than, squashed in the car. And usually when we see you, we don't see you with your mask or your gloves or, PPE. And also we're wondering, are you getting tested? What's happening with the police force in enforcing the social distancing, whilst it seems that you're not practicing it yourselves?
No, we do practice it. Because mostly if you go now to air police formations, you have buckets of water there with soap for anybody coming in and moving out. And even we could have the measurement of the temperature. And equally, we have sanitizers almost everywhere. So anywhere that you go to now, you can go and conduct an investigation. You see that all police formations, they have that.
Sir, I can tell you categorically, I have driven around Lagos State. Not one police has a face mask.
Oh, I saw one.
Yes,
so I met the DPO. The DPO.
The first one we are talking about. So the few that are able to get the comment from the state government now, we have distributed them. So, and we are expecting more. As once they give to us now, it's not something to be sold.
Okay.
Then this thing just came up all of a sudden now. Right. And it takes a longer time for the government now to get all these things ready. So as the ticket to us now, we give to them. And, many people don't even believe that there's this.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me just get a final question for you.
I don't believe. Personally, keep all this. So that's why they have it. They keep on appealing to their conscience. As for the patrol vehicle, we have reduced now. So we have only 4. So the patrol commander sitting beside the driver, and the 2 others now sitting behind. The leftovers now come right behind the cabin, so as to make sure that the
Okay, let me pause you for a second. I have to go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue this conversation with you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thanks for staying with us. So, Commissioner, are you still there?
Yes, I'm
okay. Very good. We'll be just Topper, go ahead.
Sir, I had the pleasure of interfacing with the K2 DPO, who definitely had a nose mask, and a few other policemen around him who had no nose mask. And I interfaced to the extent of entering inside the bus that looked like it wasn't cleaned or disinfected. It was actually dirty. And I'm saying this because I realized that I'm worried for our policemen, because I engaged one of them and I said that if I had COVID-19 and I sneeze into this bus, everybody that carries it is at risk. Everything we're touching, we touch our faces, we're not protecting ourselves. And the response I got from the police officer was, God forbid, now you go get him. You know if it happened to me. You know if it happened to me. And I was shocked because I showed my ID card, so he knew I was a media person. And I felt this information should have been trickled down to everybody to understand that it's not, we can't, like Adeboye Daddy Gio said, we can't become careless. We can't think that, oh, we have God, we are safe, which was the response I got from policemen in Lagos that were saying this. And the bus wasn't sanitary, and this bus carries everybody. So, sir, beyond us just getting defensive and saying we are prepared, I am worried for the lives of our police officers, and I think that more can be done to sensitize them, disinfecting the buses that are carrying people, and going forward, what will you do to assure Nigerians that when they get arrested by police officers, they are not going to be exposing themselves to likelihood of being infected? Thank you.
I appreciate that your concern, and I appreciate the interest you have in the lives and property of policemen. So very few people have this. Now, straight to your question now. Before we started this, before the clampdown from the federal government, proud to depend that the state government made its own partial clampdown. So we organized seminar to all the police officers in Lagos Command, from one division to another. Remember that we have our own medical team, and even the doctor and medical team in Lagos State is part of the COVID-19 team of Lagos State. So we went on advocacy, so the area commanders, the DPOs now, sensitization. I will move around all divisions, all the area commands. So lecture them on the importance of this and the implication of not protecting themselves and even not using the few things that we give to them. They should not look at it as inconveniencing them. Now, why will I put a mask on and look like a masquerade? But this is a health issue. So we keep on talking to them and we keep on advocating, just like everybody in Nigeria, that the dirty Thomases should know that COVID-19 has come to stay.
All right, so we have to round up with you, but I'd just like you to give us a final word. So what you're telling Nigerians and Lagosians especially is that the police has everything under control. What happened in Agege, that 39 boys have been arrested for the uproar, the cause there, and there has been no robbery attack or the reports of robbery in homes so far. That's
much I give, and I want to tell all Lagosians that they should go about their lawful businesses. Those who are not exempted from the presidential directive should learn how to stay indoors. Those who are exempted now should have to do it with decorum. So all the areas that, as permission comes in, we have taken care of Lekki access now. With that video that went viral yesterday, my policemen are there. You cannot see that bottle, that group of people now. So as they get information, they tell us.
All right,
finally, I want to appeal to the conscience of the Lagosians. COVID-19 is real. We should try as much as possible to follow the regulations laid down by various tiers of government so that collectively we can control this epidemic from spreading and return back to a normal life sooner than expected.
All right, thank you very much.
Better environment and healthy country.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We've been speaking with the Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu.